Crow with knife is about to take off, and we see it just got listed on another exchange, man. And we're going to continue to get listed on multiple new exchanges. And right now, Crow and Knife is primed to be $1 billion meme coin in this upcoming bull market. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to really get into the nitty and gritty of Crow and Knife and everything that they're doing. And we're also going to talk about a couple of other meme coins on the Kronos blockchain. So we're gonna jump straight into it, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, turn on those notifications right now, man, because we in that moment, in the time in the market where you want a dollar cost average like crazy. Get as much crypto as possible, because when 2025 hit, you're gonna be thanking yourself, giving yourself a pat on the back like, hey, I survived that bear market. I survived that first round of the bull market. Now we in the full-on bull market and everything is up, man. So just continue to dollar cost average, and always do your own research when it comes to cryptos, because no matter what I say, no matter what other YouTube content creators say, you always want to know why you are investing in a specific project. Now, enough of that, man. Let's get into it. Crow and Knife, where were you at with price today? All right, man, as we can see, Crow with Knife is the second hottest project on the Kronos blockchain as of right now when it comes to trading volume. Now we can see Crow with Knife is coming in at a $40 million market cap. And just a couple weeks ago, guys, we were at, a $25 million market cap, actually $21 million. And we went up all the way to $59 million. So you could have easily made 100% gains in this past month, just by, dollar cost averaging and buying the bottom. And that's why I always say you want to get in when prices are super low. Now, $40 million is still a good entry in my personal opinion. I do think Crow and Knife is poised to go to $100 million market cap or better. So even from these prices, that's 100% gains, guys. And I do think in a full-on bull market, once everything is completely settled, Crow with Knife will end it at $1 billion market cap. Now today is a red day. The day just started, down 4% on the day, so not too bad. It is more buys than sells. It is actually more buy volume than sell volume according to Dex Screener. Now we also see it's more buyers than sellers, and I like to see, man, that holder count has increased. Just a couple of days ago, it was like at 10.4. Now we at 10.7, and I know that's not a lot of holders compared to other cryptocurrencies or other meme coins, but I like to see it grow, especially I like to see the slow growth, especially once we have seen 100% gains. So we seen 100% gains, and majority of the gains came from people who were already or majority of the movements came from people who were already in the project and just continue to buy more. So that just shows conviction in Crow and Knife. So a lot of things going on for Crow and Knife. Is no issues with the Go Plus security. Token sniffer isn't available, but it's hella rocket ships, man. A lot of people are projecting Crow and Knife to take off during this bull market. Now let's get into some of the good stuff, man. Crow and Knife is listed and verified on Slingshot Crypto. Slinging, swinging, Crow with Knife. So what is Slingshot? Well, the community has voted to mark Crow with Knife as verified on Slingshot. Slingshot is a place where you can buy every token, every chain, one out, make your first deposit with Apple Pay / Venmo. So you can actually get on Slingshot and start buying cryptos now, and Crow with Knife is one of those cryptos that you can get into. So I love to see that, man. I love to see Crow with Knife just expanding the brand, being across multiple blockchains. But not only that, getting collaborations with all of these different exchanges, these different projects that sells crypto. That's very bullish, and I do think it will play a huge part when more people come into the ecosystem and they want to find better ways or more ways to buy Crow with Knife. Now, another thing, man, we see Crow with Knife has landed on Let's Exchange. So we seen cats with hats or dogs with hats, cats in boxes, but a crow with a knife. That's right, me, Crow with Knife, aka CAW, the feathery little menace now trading on Let's Exchange. So this is another big listing in my personal take. I think just getting listed on a lot of these exchanges, man, is going to play a huge part in that bull market, because you got to think about it. In smaller markets, they might not have a big centralized exchange available to trade, or that centralized exchange probably isn't available to do business in different jurisdictions. Well, getting listed on multiple centralized exchanges open the gates for, you know, different cryptocurrencies, and allows people to buy these cryptocurrencies at some good prices, but also just the ability to buy them. So last but not least, man, Wolf Swap, CAW, Base CAW staking vault is live. Kronos CAW staking vault is live. So you can now stake your CAW on Base and Kronos through Wolf Swap. Now, Wolf Swap is another DEX on the Kronos blockchain, and we love to see, you know, Wolf Swap interact with Base. Wolf Swap interact with Kronos. Of course, they were built on Kronos, but having this partnership with CAW, being able to stake your CAW and earn yield just by staking CAW is very, very big, and it gives CAW utility. A lot of people don't like utility for meme coins. Me personally, I think it's a good thing because it creates less sell pressure for said coin. Now, enough of, you know, CAW. We know CAW is going to do what it do, but let's look at some of these other projects right now, man. We can see Mary is currently #1 on the Kronos blockchain as far as volume goes, and it's at $21 million. I'm not gonna lie, Mary was a sleeper. A lot of people counted Mary out. And we can see Mary was once upon a time at $3 million. Now it's at $21 million. It did go up to almost 30, so it almost did a 10x right there. But I do think a 10x is coming very soon for Mary, and Mary is fighting for that top spot. I'm not gonna lie, I like both communities. I like how they both go at each other. Sometimes, me personally, I'll invest in both of them, so I don't have, you know, a fight in the game as far as that goes. But it's good to see camaraderie amongst communities on the same blockchain. Some people take it too far, but at the end of the day, man, we all trying to do the same thing. We all just want to be a part of something. And Mary is absolutely doing what it needs to do when it comes to the trading volume, and I do believe Mary is another sleeper on the Kronos blockchain when it comes to meme coins. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Push is probably one of the most underrated projects on the Kronos blockchain. Now, it is coming in at 11, ranked 11 as far as volume goes. Not too many transactions, but we can see, man, Push went up, and it took a good little run, man. It went up in November, in the early days of November. We can see, or September actually, market cap was once upon a time at 300K. We went up all the way to 2 million, so that could have been easily close enough to a 10x, or 2 million. So we went up to 2 million peak on 11, and it's just been trending down. But a lot of projects are trending down. You gotta understand, these projects went up more than 100%. So if you've been dollar cost averaging, you should still be in profit, especially on a project like Push. And I do believe Push can easily go to, a $10 million market cap from here. The previous all-time highs were 4 million, $5 million market cap. So actually it was $4 million market cap. So I do believe it can easily, do a 10x from 1 million to 10 million, go past those previous all-time highs in the full-on bull market. Now, a lot of people been asking me to talk about dip, man. Let us know what's going on with dip, because you were talking about it previously earlier in your other videos. So we can see, man, dip did just do 100% gain actually, and if you would have got out at the top, it went up to 18, wicked at 18 million. So that's an easy another 10x, guys, just by dollar cost averaging. If you would have been dollar cost averaging, since August, you could have got in at $5.78 million market cap and easily made a 10x run from there. But like I said, it's still super early. Dip is only down 5% on the day, so it is a red day, and I'm not too sure. Let's look at the previous all-time highs. We went up to about somewhere around $30 million market cap. So even from there, there's still 100% gains if you count into you know, all of the things where the market is at right now. So 12, we're at 12.1. All-time high is 30. I do believe we can go past 30. I think Kronos will have his day in the sun. A lot of people don't realize Kronos was one of the last projects to go on a run last bull market. So we got to account for that as well. Now, some people also ask me about CRONOS. So we can see, man, CRONOS also did another, you know, 10x if you would about the bottom. See, all these projects are absolutely doing 10x's. Well, CRONOS didn't necessarily do a 10x because it was at what 14 million. So it's at 30 million right now. So it did a 100% gain. So that's still a good gain if you would have bought these bottoms. And that's why I say, man, dollar cost averaging in these markets is your best friend. When a dip comes in, you want to scoop up as much as you can. And when it takes off, be patient. You don't want to FOMO into these projects. Just because you know it's going to eventually dip soon, you want to have that liquidity on the sideline to be able to buy those dips. So CRONOS is looking pretty decent. I do believe 100% gain is also set in for CRONOS. It's almost low-key close to previous all-time highs. Now, it's not a lot of transactions with CRONOS. I do believe this is very much so propped up by Crypto.com because this was one of the first meme coins to launch on Crypto.com, by Crypto.com. So I don't think they want this to fail. You can see it's $23 million in liquidity in CRONOS, and I think that's crazy because it's a $30 million market cap. So even I do like this project due to the liquidity, due to if you do make gains in this, you'll be able to absolutely pull this out. Now, it's not a lot of traction going on with CRONOS. It's only 3,000 holders, so you got to be wary of those whales manipulating the price and things like that. But if you do get in a good position, you make some money, you know you're going to get that money because it's so much liquidity. It's $23 million locked in CRONOS, and that's crazy to me. But like I said, if you make gains on this, you will be able to capture your gains, and it is very liquid. So that's something we got to look forward to as well. Now, guys, just make this video short and sweet. I know a lot of people talked about the meme coins that, you know, are on the Kronos blockchain, asked me to do a video. I kind of just put this all in one video because I didn't want to make a separate video. It would take too much, to be honest, and it's not too many updates with the other meme coins, but I like to see them appreciate like crazy. We know Crow and Knife is going to be, you know, a $1 billion meme coin in this bull market. I think it's inevitable. But we look at other meme coins on the Kronos blockchain. I do believe it's room for gains in those as well. So Crypto Tro, this is my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and don't forget, man, if I added value to you today, send that super thanks. Support the channel. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm out of here.